Wow, the shower of my dreams. Can somebody get me a pillow? I think I want to sleep in here. What's up everybody, this is KG. Today I'm going to be telling you about a bathroom renovation that has taken place in my dad's condo. And the main thing that we did was convert our tub into a step-in shower. Along with that, we did a few other cosmetic upgrades, so I will also show that to you in this video. So the purpose of this video is to be able to give you some ideas in case you're thinking of doing your own renovations. I'm going to break it down into detail exactly what we did here and in our circumstances, and maybe some of it will apply to you or help you in whatever you're planning to do yourself. So come on in and let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick pan of the finished product. This here, what you're looking at, is the floor of the shower area and the step-in area. And I will pan all the way up, and you will see the on-off for the hot and cold. You will see a little niche there, and at the top you will see the shower head and of course the drapes where they go. And this is basically our finished shower area. Our toilet is existing, so we haven't changed that. And now we're looking from inside the shower towards our cabinet. You can see the cabinet in here, a new three-way mirror, and all the way at the top we have a new light fixture. And against this back wall you have the toilet paper dispenser, you have the entry door to the bathroom, and you can see that it's painted nicely up there, and all the walls in here are tiled. So originally the tub was over here and it was removed and it was replaced by this shower. And when it was originally removed, there was a big hole in the floor over here, and that's where the original drain was. Now, in order to create this floor, they had to readjust the location of the floor drain, and because it was open, they could easily access in there, readjust it, and they put in a 2-inch shower drain. So now you no longer have a tub, so the overflow that was there was taken out and the original drain was taken out and this new setup was in place. Then what they did was put a little bit of wire mesh around there and actually fill the hole in with concrete. So there was no more hole in the floor here. It was a full solid concrete with the floor drain. The next item they had to prepare was the step-in portion. They put two 2x4s, one on top of another, and then they PL glued it down on the floor over here. And that was the foundation of creating the step in this area. Now, after allowing the glue to dry, preparing that area for the floor drain, the next thing that they did was put a PVC liner, a 30mm PVC liner, over the whole shower floor area, and they even overlapped over the lip edge over here, and it also overlapped all the sides so that it was preventing any water from leaking into the walls or anywhere around here. Because remember, we are in a condo situation, and in a condo, you do not want water leaking to your neighbor below. So you have to be very careful to make sure that you prevent any water from leaking out in these areas. So what happens with the PVC liner is that it catches all the water and it will only allow it to go to the floor drain and take it into the floor drain. So here you can see the full finished floor of the shower. So what was done to finish this was on top of the PVC liner, they put a coating of concrete, but it was a sloping concrete, so it was a little bit higher on this end, sloping down towards the drain. So when the water comes out of the shower, it falls here and slowly goes back to the drain. And then of course afterwards they finished it with the hexagonal type tiles, which are a matte finish and it's not slippery. So it's important to pick a tile that is not slippery. Sometimes a glossy type finish, they will be slippery. The next part that was prepared was behind this wall area, which was the water lines. So they redid the hot and cold water lines. Number one, so that you could have like a single faucet. Our old one was a hot and cold separately. This one is a mixing valve. So it's one valve for the hot and cold together. And of course we got a new faucet head over here. And in this area we put in a niche. So the water lines actually had to go around the niche and come up to the top of the shower head. And this particular wall is a service wall, so we actually had room behind here to put in a niche. On the back wall we couldn't do it because 3/4 of it was concrete, and then a little section over here was a service wall too, but there was pipes and drains going down there, so you had no room on this wall for a niche. So the best location for us was actually in the front wall here with the service space behind, lots of empty room behind there. So one thing about this niche is that it was bought in the store ready-made, ready to put in. So the size of it was a standard size, and we just put it in and it's ready to go and work with the drywall. Once the water lines were all connected and ready to go, the next thing we did was start finishing all the walls with drywall. A few portions of the wall behind the cabinet and toilet were already existing, but from there on in, all the remainder of the walls, we put 1/2-inch tile backer drywall, which is a good drywall to put when you're adding tiles on top. So once the drywall was prepared, the tile guy put some finishing coats on there and a red colored coating, which is supposed to help prevent moisture and help waterproof the back of the drywall prior to installation of the tiles. Now the tiles we installed here are 1x2 tiles, and we installed that all around the walls. And these tiles were bought from Home Depot, and the style of it was called Vera Carrera. So they are porcelain tiles and they look really nice, and it's very common to have these 1x2 style tiles nowadays. And for the floor here, the hexagonal tiles were called Cara Navoso Matte Finish. So these two go side by side quite well. One is a gloss finish, one is a matte finish. And also we bought a 6-inch wide slab over here that was for our step-in portion, and you cut it to the exact size of your shower. I think this was 5 or 6 feet long, can't remember, but we cut it back to match the full length of our shower. And our tile installer also put in these dark gray tiles to give us some sort of accent in our niche area, so that helps it pop and stand out. And as you can see, it's being used quite well. It's fully stocked with soap and shampoo and conditioner, and it's very useful. It's actually good when you're taking a shower. It's right in front of you, it's easy to reach, and it gives you a place to store all your showering accessories. So for all of our plumbing accessories, we bought the Moen brand. And Moen is a pretty popular, common, and decent brand for plumbing items. So this right here is the Magnetics shower head. It's a removable shower head. So I can demo that for you right now. You can see it comes off, and it has multiple settings in here. So you can set it to different types of settings. It has 6 different settings on it. So you can shower on it multiple different ways. It has a really powerful shower head, regular, stream, a massage style. It has different types, and it's really nice to shower with this. And of course, it comes off, it has a handle, so it's almost like hotel style. You can use it nicely. We actually were using it before and we wanted to keep the same one, so we installed the same magnetic style shower head again. You can see it has a magnet on the back, and it just goes and snaps into place here, like so. So now it's back in place. So it has a magnet that connects it, and it's very convenient to use. So for our handle and our faucet head, we use the Arley's model of the Moen, and with a chrome finish, and it looks really pretty. But the only thing I would say about it, we got a chrome finish, and chrome finish tends to get fingerprints on it really easily. So if I could go backwards, I would probably say get a different type of finish that doesn't take fingerprints and watermarks on it that easily. Maybe like a brushed nickel type finish, something different. But other than that, it's really nice. It looks really pretty, and I'm pretty happy with this one. Now we wanted this shower to be an accessible shower for seniors, for my dad, and originally it was actually going to be for my mom, but now it's just dad and myself using this. But basically we wanted to prepare it with guard handles so that you can hold it and you don't slip or fall. So we got a double setup over here on the outside wall. And also if we move this curtain here, also to step into the shower, if you see below here, that's where the step-in portion is. Right at the step-in portion, you have a handle. So if you want to get into the shower, you can put your hand on here and then step right into the shower safely. And we also decided to make our towel rack a grab bar as well. So we bought 4 of these 24-inch Moen grab bars, which ended up coming in quite handy. It makes our washroom really safe and easy for anyone to use, senior or anyone who has any kind of issues getting in and out of the tub. This makes it really easy to do so. The other thing is that our step-in portion in total is 4.5 inches high. So it's not a really high step in. 4.5 inches is pretty low and easy to step into the tub with this type of a height. Now the other thing is that because this is an existing washroom, the ceiling height is a little bit wonky. It's not straight all the way through. So we ended up putting this trim around the edges when we finished the tiling, and it pretty much hides any inconsistencies in the height of the ceiling and makes it look uniform all the way around. So that's also another cool thing that we did, and it's an idea in case you ever have a washroom and the ceilings don't work out, you could try something similar. We also put in this aluminum shower curtain holder, and a lot of people when they have showers they put in the glass type of entrances, but again we wanted this to be accessible and easily used for seniors or anybody who needs help. So it's easier to put in a shower curtain and safer because you don't break it. You just got to keep in mind that you install it at a proper height, because it's easy to install it too high or too low and then it ends up dragging on the floor or being too high off from the step-in portion. So you got to do the measurements ahead of time to make sure your shower curtain works out properly, and then when you look down at the bottom it will be just above the floor. So this is the shower curtain fully closed. It's called Stained Glass Leaves. It is from Tommy Hilfiger brand. I got it at HomeSense. It looks really good and blends really well with our shower, our bathroom. And if you look at the bottom, again, it's just off the floor, so it fits in perfectly. And at the top, we got these double ring type setup so that you can have the shower curtain and the liner on separate rings. So if you need to switch them out, it's easier to do so. And also I got these at HomeSense. So the entry door to our bathroom is painted a nice sky blue type color. That is by using Behr paint. Our bedrooms are also that same blue color. And we used a white satin finished paint, again from Behr, for the ceilings. And that's good for kitchens and bathrooms. And I also painted the trims with that same white satin finish paint. And then we bought this 5-light vanity fixture online. I believe it was Home Depot. And from Lowe's we got a 3-way mirror medicine cabinet and installed that as well. So we got a new medicine cabinet, we got new lighting, and if I open the door, you can see it has storage areas. You can keep different stuff in there. And I use the 3-way mirror because I like to cut my own hair. So it helps me to do my own haircuts. And then if you look down below here, we have a nice looking quartz countertop. This is the original cabinet, but we took the original countertop off. And we bought a new quartz countertop that came with the sink built in, and also 2 sides of 4-inch backsplash. So you can see the backsplash there and there. So we bought that and put that all down on top of the original vanity. So now if you look at the side, that's the original vanity there with a new top. And also in the front, we switched out the doors. So these are glossy finished doors. The original ones had round handles, so we switched them with these brushed nickel square handles. And the other cool thing is that we got soft closing hinges, so when you let it go, it closes nice and quietly. And one other thing I did on the inside was change the liner to a marble looking liner, so it kind of matches with the rest of the bathroom. And these tiles, these floor tiles, are the original floor tiles. We didn't touch those. So now I can close these back up. Again, soft close. You can see how nicely they close. So it's all modern now. And we didn't have to rip out the original vanity to do this. And it looks like brand new. So for our sink faucet, we got the Moen Lindor model. It's quite fancy looking. I like the look of it. And you can see it has a little Moen logo on it. And it comes with a drain that comes out, which I like. So if you look at this guy, I can pull it right out. And you can clean it off, put it back in. And it's really nice, actually. I don't like the ones that come on the back of the faucets. This one is individual on its own. And you can put it back in there. It's enclosed, open. And then if I turn on the faucet, you have a good water flow in there. shut it off. So over here I have the Moen Hensley model toilet paper dispenser. It is a brushed nickel finish. Even the faucet for the sink was a brushed nickel finish. And these are good because these are fingerprint resistant and mark resistant. So it's hard to put marks and fingerprints on this. This is definitely a better finish than a chrome one as far as I'm concerned. And let's test this out. So you can open it up. You can see this is your handle that opens and closes here. So it's easy to put new toilet paper rolls on here. You just slide it on and you pop it into place and it's ready to dispense the toilet paper. So that's another little upgrade we put in there. Everything looks really beautiful and really nice. I did forget to mention that the grab bars, they are stainless steel finish and they have a little bit of a roughness to them. So it gives you some grip when you're up close. So it's easy to hold on to and grip. And these are also quite nice. So that is my breakdown of this bathroom renovation. Hopefully you found it useful and informative and gives you guys some ideas of what you can possibly do in your own bathroom. I do feel it is much better than what was originally there. And we have had a few people come over and tell us this looks like a hotel washroom now. So that's a really good compliment and makes us feel really good. So if you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them below for me in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so and remember to hit the bell button so you are notified each and every time I post a new video. And remember to share this video with all of your friends. Take care and we'll see you guys again next time. Peace out.